Welcome back, you're watching Morning Live now. Over the weekend, Caroline Wostmann became the first South African woman to win the Two Oceans Marathon since 2001. The Management, Accounting and Finance lecturer at Wits School of Accounting showed her Comrades gold medal last year was no fluke. Caroline beat the 2014 Oceans champion Nina Podnebesnova to win in a time of 3 hours, 41 minutes and 23 seconds. She joins us now in studio. Welcome to Morning Live, Caroline.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the race, because Leanne and I were speaking earlier on today. You actually got into running because you wanted to shed some baby weight.
Yes, yeah, that's correct. It was about a year after my daughter was born, I realized I still hadn't lost my pregnancy weight. So everybody knows that if you want to lose weight, you should start running, and it definitely worked for me. And yeah, I loved it. After I got into it, I enjoyed it, so I started running more and more, and here we are today.
I mean, tell us about the race on Saturday, because, I mean, you overtook Podnebesnova, and you just waved at the camera. You were so excited.
You know, I wasn't expecting to come anywhere close to the podium even. I was thinking maybe if all went well, I'd get into the top 10. So that excitement of taking the lead in one of the most iconic ultra marathons in the world, like the world's most beautiful ultra, I can't describe to you that feeling of going into the lead. It was just overwhelming. It was amazing.
And you were just hoping to get into the top 10. Was it just one of those days where everything kind of came together?
It was. I felt so good and comfortable from the start. I think I didn't have a lot of pressure on me because my main race that I was focusing on was Comrades. So I was just going there to have a good time, to enjoy the run. I had met some people on the road in the first 20 Ks. We were busy laughing, joking around. And yeah, so just from the start, I just felt so good, and it just got better and better as I went through. So I was blessed to have a fantastic day.
My goodness, and now obviously the focus is shifting on to Comrades. You were the first South African woman home last year in 6th position. So now, what are the goals? A win at Comrades?
You know, I think the goal is to just keep training hard and to carry on doing as well as what I can, and hopefully I am hoping to get another gold at Comrades, but whatever happens on the day, you can't really predict these things. I think if I have a great day again, then fantastic. If I don't have as great a day, well, gee, I had more than a good enough day, 2 Oceans to make up for that, so I'll just see what happens.
That 2 Oceans victory was quite funny, because when you came over the finish line, one of the reporters asked you, what are you going to do with the 250,000 Rand first prize? You said, is that how much you get? I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, you know, I had no idea. I didn't look at the prize money. I try to not look at the prize money for races because I don't want it to become about the money for me. Like, I love running. As I've gotten better, I've enjoyed the competition. I love the moments. And you know what? You can't buy a 2 Oceans win. Like, no money can buy that. So yeah, I'd rather focus more on the running and the enjoyment of it than focus on money.
That's quite amazing that you found this passion and this love for running when you were a mature woman. I mean, most people think, oh, if you weren't involved in sport when you were a youngster or at school, then you'll never ever make it. But you really kind of turned that idea upside down.
Yeah, I think it just shows that you can find whatever your passion is later on in life as well, and you don't know if you've come across it yet. So keep trying new things, I suppose, is the moral of the story there. If I hadn't gone out and decided that I was going to try running, and believe me, it wasn't pleasant for the first couple of weeks. It was terrible when I was trying to run. I thought that there must be something wrong with me because I just couldn't get enough air in. But yeah, just sticking with it and yeah.
I mean, how do you actually fit in all the time for these long runs with 2 young girls, and you're a chartered accountant and a lecturer and a wife? How do you do it?
You know, I'm incredibly lucky because my husband is so supportive, and he's made so many sacrifices for me to do what I love. So he helps so much with the kids, and I mean, often he'll even come and cycle with me on a long run to make sure that I have my energy drinks and that en route. So he's very supportive. I'm blessed.
They must have been so proud of you.
Yes, yeah, he was.
There's a picture of everybody there. I think you guys were at the SABC Falls there, and that's what you do it for, and also the love of running. Thank you so much for coming in. We wish you all the best of luck for Comrades.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Caroline Wostmann, she is the 2015 Two Oceans Marathon winner, a woman who was hoping just to come into the top 10, and she just had a fabulous day out. What an inspiring story. Leanne, I mean, if she can do it, there's hope for me and you.
No, forget about it. Not happening. You know that. It's not happening. You thought you couldn't run. I know I can't run. So that's a good thing. I told you I'm into the cycling thing. I'm loving it. It's wonderful. I'll join your husband on a cycle and I'll keep some juices coming to you. Well done. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's change